I'm trained in science. I spent my career as a technical manager in industry.
And as somebody who comes from a research/a science background,
I'm an attorney, practiced law for a long time. Read an article about Propel in the Wall Street Journal.
I got involved with Propel through being asked to be an expert on their platform. After that, I became an investor myself.
My discovery of Propel came through talking with a fellow angel investor. And as I perused and visited the different online platforms that were available, one of the things that really struck me about Propel was its very clear and intentional focus on deals pertaining to deep technology.
They have a good offering, good deal flow. They're well vetted. They're a good, diverse a group of investments. You look at a lot of other platforms; they're either other platforms are either very specialized in certain areas, or they're just not at all in areas that I'm interested in. So Propel was a good match for my interests.
So I decided to, I got on their mailing list, started looking at their deals, and I think I made my first investment in 2018. I now have probably close to about 40 investments through Propel. I think Propel does a very good job of presenting the companies that they have selected to offer. They do a good job of doing the legal due diligence, and they set up investor webinars so we can not only read information about the companies but participate in webinars and ask questions.
Propel create these reports that give me as an investor important information to inform my own decision making. And that's something that I have not seen on any of the other platforms that are out there.
Propel has gotten better year by year, and also in terms of the number of deals they put forward. But if you're an individual investor and you want to invest in early stage companies, you need some kind of an organization to tie yourself to. They make it easy to get the information that you need to get to make a reasonable analysis of the investment. And they're always there to answer questions. Propel does not recommend an investment. They, put all the information out there for you, and you ultimately make up your own mind.
I'm looking to make a good gain on my investments, but on the other hand, also invest in something that I think will make a difference. And it's really introducing new science or technology to make that difference. Something that'll be different and make a true difference, as opposed to another Me Too or cute little gimmick or something like that. Something different, something new.
As a society, we face a whole range of challenges, but also opportunities. Propel really has focused on sourcing deals that are really aimed at addressing these big problems, and that's something that has been meaningful personally for me.
I probably just wouldn't be involved in this that much if they didn't exist.
Because it has this identity as being a place where opportunities relating to deep tech are focused, it attracts founders who are seeking to raise funds. Barring Propel's offerings in that regard, I think my learning about this deep tech space across a variety of verticals would be in a very different place than it is right now.
I probably would not invest in early stage companies for a year or two to find a potential alternative.
I've looked, and they still continue to offer, I think, the best diversified offering of different opportunities.
They are very deliberate in making sure that as an investor, I'm looking at these deals, or going into these deals, eyes wide open. particularly when it comes to the standpoint of recognizing the risks and asking the penetrating, important questions about the risks.
I guess one example is bringing all these K1s, the K1s that I got, which are a real pain in the neck, and can be a real disadvantage to investing in private companies, particularly if they come floating in individually at different times. It's hard to know when they're all coming in or late. But they packaged them all up, sent them at one time, sent them in a timely manner, and it's just made it's just one less head. It's a major headache that went away. It showed a concern for making their investors' lives and their investors handling their investments a lot easier.